This is Saturday Morning Mysteries.
And we're your hosts, Alexis and Grace.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Saturday Morning Mysteries, where we're your hosts. I'm Alexis.
I'm Grace.
And we're in it. We're in it to win it. We're pitying a whole bunch of fools.
So many fools.
Here. Mm-hmm. And Grace, I wanted to hear about who Mr. T pities today as you tell us your second episode of, recap your second episode of Mr. T. The yes. One and only 1983 to 1986 animated show starring you. You heard it.
You guessed
Mr.
it.
T.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Mr. T in animated form. And I'm excited to hear. I feel like we're about to veer off of the cute introductory episodes. Like, oh, it's so fun. Look at Mr. T solving cute little innocent mysteries. And we're about to find that cliff where things really get dark.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Today might be the day. Dark.
Yes.
The dark deep cliff. Take it away.
Deep cliff. Yes. Today, the crime itself is not the darkest part of this episode.
Okay.
But there is a really fucked up thing in this episode that I was like,
great.
Why did we make this choice? Why was this the setup?
Why was this a children's show?
Didn't need to be. Yeah, it could have been anything else. And yet, this was the setup. And they said, this seems fine. This seems not traumatizing or triggering.
So, what? We get 2-3 more seasons? How we working with this?
Again, after the first 2 episodes, they locked in all of the episodes.
Yeah.
So we start today with, live action Mr. T, as you hopefully recall, giving his little lesson. And today's lesson is basically, the setup of the lesson is, have you ever wanted to believe something so badly, even though you knew deep down it couldn't be true? And, basically, facing the truth is today's lesson. And, even if it's hard, you got to face the truth. So,
thanks, Mr. T.
Thanks, Mr. T. It's a good reminder. It's a good.
Yeah, I needed that today.
It's a good reminder. And
it's Mr. T.
A rough delivery of how we learned this lesson. So,
oh boy,
we today are in Chicago, which apparently, actually, I think the team is a national team, and they all I think this is the national U.S. gymnastics teenager team, because this is where Robin
U19.
and Spike are from. Yeah, they're Team USA for teens.
They would be from Chicago.
They are absolutely Chicagoans here.
They're definitely from Evanston, but whatever. Anyways. Or Skokie.
Anyways. Because we go see their house.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, yes. Well, we learn, the O'Neills, Robin and Spike, are from Chicago. And while they're in town, Robin and Spike get to go stay at home. They don't have to stay in the hotel with the rest of the team. So they've dropped the others on the team off at the hotel. And our core team, including Robin and Spike, but everyone else, the usual gang, is with them. They're headed to the O'Neill's family home, which is a beautiful brownstone, actually.
Evanston.
So Evanston is absolutely correct. As soon as you said that, I was like, wait, one line. Wait, just one line, Alexis, because it's a beautiful brownstone.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes. So they are dropping off Robin and Spike for the night. And as they pull up, Robin and Spike are immediately alarmed by what they see at the house, as they pull up to it, because they know their parents that evening, had some event to go to that would, run kind of late. So, their parents, they're getting dropped off at, dusk or something like that. And their parents should be gone. So explain to us why there are lights on in the house that are actively being turned on and off room to room. One room light turns on, then turns off. Next room light turns on for a couple seconds, turns off. So, so instead of...
they probably have a maid, to be fair, but...
But why is she there at night?
Why is she there at night? And why is she going from room to room? Yeah.
And that quickly is turning the lights on and off, on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
So Mr. T's got to he's like, well, let me park this huge charter bus, which like will be challenging in Evanston. Where would I find this parking spot? You know, it's going to be hard
He's
here.
absolutely going to get a ticket.
He's going to have
that's
to
fine. Yeah.
illegally park for sure.
Yeah. Triple
And
park.
yeah, and Robin and Spike don't give a fuck about this. They're like, we need to go see what's going on in our house. And so they run off, and Kim and Jeff follow them because they realize, like, one, is this about to go Scooby-Doo territory? Is your house haunted? Two, is this about to be what we've learned is Mr. T territory, or we're about to see, which is an active crime scene.
And right. Either way, you need backup.
Either way, wait to park the bus until an adult can come with you.
Yeah.
But like I said, they don't. They ran off. And Robin and Spike, they get into the house. They know where some flashlights are because the rest of the house is all the lights are off except for some select rooms. And they grab flashlights and split up in this totally dark house. Kim and Jeff stay on this first floor, go downstairs or something. And Robin and Spike go up to where the bedrooms are. So, you know, they walk upstairs. They go into the first bedroom right off the staircase. And they see two men with ski masks on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. No.
Full, all black, full ski masks, rifling around a wardrobe in this bedroom.
Nightmare. That's a horror. That's like an actual real life horror.
Can you imagine? Like, I literally wrote, you go back home. We're in Cincinnati. We go to our mom's house. We don't think she's home. Why is there a light on? She certainly wouldn't have left lights on, turning on and off randomly. And you go into an active robbery.
Oh my God.
In your house. And you're a teenager here too.
Would be, right. As a teenager, I would just panic. My first thought now would be, oh my God, I hope my mom is not in this house. Oh my God, I hope my mom is not in this house. Holy shit, what's happening? Oh God. Oh. No, that's terrifying. That's too much.
Yeah, this is truly, I would rather it be a ghost.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. When you said that before, I was like,
Scooby-Doo territory.
Go the Scooby-Doo route.
Ghosty ghost? The Phantom?
Yeah.
I know they're trying to raise the prices, lower the prices on this brownstone. You know, buying a house is expensive. Okay.
Exactly. Even
they're
in
renting,
the 80s
they got to try and buy. You know?
Right.
So the men, masked men, terrifying, obviously see Robin and Spike enter the room, and they fully sprint out of the room. They shove Robin and Spike out of the way, like shoving them into a nearby room in the hallway.
Yeah.
They run down the stairs. Obviously, Jeff and Kim have heard this and start running up, but the men just push Jeff and Kim, like fully Jeff rolls down the stairs. Like that man got a concussion. They throw him down the staircase and run out the door.
Adding more charges. Oh my God.
Yeah. Assaulting his children.
The second they saw Spike walk in, they probably freaked the fuck out because in a lot of cases, your charges get like elevated if a child is present or something when it happens. Like if it's a violent crime committed in front of a child, they're like,
yes, there's a 10-year-old here now.
Go. Yeah.
We got to fucking book it. So the charges will continue, Alexis, because they run out of the house. Sure. Just as Mr. T has gotten off the bus, he finally found some parking. And Mr. T gets off with Woody and Dozer. And of course, they see masked men running from this house. So they give chase. And Woody is able to tackle one. But the robber is a grown-ass man, we quickly learn, as he kicks Woody right in the chest, like so hard that he flies into a newsstand and like knocks it over. So like that man,
Chuck freaking Norris style.
Yeah, potentially just like broke now this child's like clavicle.
He may have chest, like a collapsed lung.
Exactly.
Something.
Like he's not competing in the Chicago competition at the very least.
Nor is Jeff. They're dropping like flies.
They're the top men on this team, top boys on this team, I should say, out for the count. This meet is going to go bad.
And then Robin's just traumatized, so she can't even like think about her routine.
Robin ends. Yeah, it's bad. And the trauma will continue. So put a little pin in that because
great.
It will get worse for the O'Neill family here. So the robbers are pretty clever because the L, the like train system of Chicago, is right there. So they hop right on it as it pulls away. But they didn't know that the O'Neills were coached by Mr. T. Because this
Oh,
man,
that's right.
not only the doors are closed, he jumps onto the side of the L. He puts his fingers in the door of this train and
Yeah.
pries them open.
Also
These
horror.
metal subway doors.
Yeah.
The robbers see this and they say, absolutely not. They break a window on the other side. The crowd, by the way, there's many people on this train and they are all
Oh, yeah.
screaming, by the way.
Okay, good. I like that
Because
little added touch though from the animators.
yes, being like, let's make
Yeah.
this realistic. People
Exactly. Let's
fully screaming.
yeah.
So they, yes, break a window and jump out, and they are able to get away and like run from the streets below, like off on the streets below. And Mr. T stays on the L to calm everybody who is obviously very upset. So they go back to the O'Neill's household and they do call the cops.
Good.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
Wow.
robbery just happened.
Yeah. They're like,
So-
well, it's our house, so we we actually do want to call the cops on like any other mystery.
Yes, yeah, like this is pretty
our
important here.
house.
Yeah. But cops in Chicago, they're like,
A little busy.
just lock your doors. You're fine. They're like, lock your
Is anything
doors.
actually
'Cause-
taken? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, here's the thing, because they learn nothing was taken
Mm-hmm.
at all in the house. They didn't notice anything gone. So yeah, the cops were like, it's 1983 in Chicago. Like, we've had 100 stabbings today. We got to go deal with some real shit. Like, you have Mr. T, you're fine.
You're fine. He can do better than we could.
Right,
You're
exactly. Like, we're too busy being corrupt. I mean, solving other things, maybe thinking about solving other things. You
Yeah.
guys are fine. Lock your
Fine.
doors. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all the cops are going to do here.
Yeah.
And eventually, yes, the parents get home, learn about what happened, obviously, da da da. And we cut to the next morning where the team, just the core team, not the rest of the team,
Yeah.
is
They're
coming
somewhere. They're at the
over. Yeah, exactly. Priscilla is taking them to see
Tourism.
some sightseeing. Miss
Yeah.
Bisbee, she's going sightseeing with them
Yeah.
today. And they're, riding the Ferris wheel, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the O'Neills are having the core team over for breakfast that morning, inviting Mr. T over. Yes.
As a former athlete and coach, that's so mean.
I know.
Like, hey, so like the starters,
The top five.
the top five, we can feed you. You got come over. We'll carb load, we'll protein load. We're gonna have a whole, everyone else. Good luck finding breakfast.
Yeah, I guess
tomorrow.
have breakfast at the hotel. Okay.
I guess.
You guys didn't make it to the top. You guys don't deserve to carb load from this
Exactly.
home cooked meal.
You guys are all backups. Okay, you're probably not going to compete anyways. So we don't.
Yeah,
we're
you're not even
waste
going to
our
make it to the
food and time
semis
on you
in this competition this weekend, okay? Yeah, we're not wasting our money on this, on the others of this team. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fucking savage
That's pretty rude.
of Charlie and Mary Beth, who are the parents, we learn.
Their names. Nice.
Yeah, we only feed winners in this household, is what they're
Sorry
saying.
about it. Mhm.
Sorry, not sorry. Don't enter our
You want
home.
to eat? Find out how to win.
You better. Yeah,
Mhm.
you better be a winner then. If you're not first, you're last. So we, cut to the house. They're preparing for breakfast that morning. Yes, for the winners, as we'll call this core four now.
Yeah,
Or the core
winners.
five, however
That's
many
fair
are.
and true.
Yes. And as they're getting ready, Mary Beth, the mom, is cleaning. And Charlie, the dad, there's a knock at the door and he answers it. And there's a telegram. But he doesn't get a chance to fully look at it because right after he shuts the door, the rest of the team, so it's Woody, Kim, Jeff, Mr. T, they all arrive. Maybe Miss Bisbee is actually with them too, which would be even funnier.
In which case-
Letting the rest of the kids just fend for themselves. There's no chaperone.
On the streets of Chicago.
Alone.
You
No
just see these
GPS,
kids.
just a paper map. Hoping that one other kid is from here. Good luck.
You just see all these kids and they have nice uniforms or they're nice travel fits
Team
with the
USA.
jackets. Yeah, Team USA jackets just standing on a corner in Chicago. Where can we get some breakfast, ma'am?
Excuse
Please
me,
tell us
sir
where
or
to
madam,
eat.
is there a diner around here we could procure some food at?
Could you spare a few dollars for these
Right.
young kids to
Our stipend
like
is
how did I pay
only
for it?
$7. Where can we eat? We're given no
Miss
instructions.
Bisbee Miss Bisbee booked a hotel that didn't have any complimentary breakfast. So it's
Yes.
like, yeah, figure it out.
Good
Like
luck,
you would
kids.
think they
I'm gonna
just
go get
go to
some
the
mimosas. I'm
hotel
gonna drunk on
breakfast,
mimosas in Evanston.
like
Deuces.
Belgian waffles, beautiful fresh fruit
Beautiful.
cut into crazy little shapes.
Yes.
Uh,
Again, better be a
high
winner.
tea. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, high tea at the
Like bringing
O'Neill's.
like little plates of sandwiches around and
Yes.
everything.
So, yes, they are able to enter this beautiful home. Mary Beth is letting them all in, but she has to pause because the phone rings. And so she runs to go get it as Charlie, he put that like telegram in his back pocket.
Mm.
And he's like he's welcoming everyone. And like, I was being so for real when I was like, oh, we have other shit to deal with. This is Chicago in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because we hear part of this phone call. And I was like, oh, right. Chicago in the 80s was a fucking, like, John Wayne Gacy. Like, he was
Yeah.
caught in, like, I don't know, 79
Yeah.
or something like that. Like, shit was going wild in the 80s in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah. And like any big city in the
And
80s, like
all
there's
big cities,
massive crime
yes.
waves.
The 80s in
But
general.
like, yeah,
In the
in
US.
America in the 80s,
Yes.
it's like every day was a
corruption
crapshoot.
paired with crime, paired with flooding the
Mhm.
streets with drugs, like
Exactly. Just all
all of
coming to
these.
a head.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And so on the other line that Mrs. O'Neill picks up, all we
Mhm.
hear is heavy breathing. Like,
No,
just if breath could be gravelly, it is gravelly, heavy breathing. And Mrs. O'Neill is like, hello? Who is this? Excuse me, who is this? Hello? And she is getting more distraught by the second, as you would be, as your reaction
Yeah.
confirmed, yes.
Like, why are you so out of breath this early in the morning?
It's early in the
What?
morning.
You just woke up. What are you doing?
Hello? Why would you call this number out of breath? Like, is this hello? Hello?
Also, catch your breath before you dial a number,
There's
sir. Hang
the
up.
only reason to be heavily breathing on a phone call is if you're calling 911 and you're running.
Yes. Yeah.
To save your life here. Or two, that's it.
That's
the only reason.
There is none.
There's no other reason to be heavy breathing
Yeah.
on a phone.
Oof. No.
And Robin, obviously everyone sees this. Robin comes over. She's kind of like a, she's got some like oldest daughter, like stepping up to the plate energy that I want you to put a brief pin in, because she comes over and grabs the phone from her mom and demands to know who it is, what do they want? And apparently they respond to Robin. They start speaking to Robin. And we like don't hear that other end of the conversation anymore. I know. Why are you speaking to the daughter?
To the kid, exactly.
To the child? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. Okay. Okay.
So we don't hear that end of the phone call, but we hear Robin saying, okay, okay, and she's repeating an address. She like gets a pen and paper and like writes down an address.
Okay.
And
Sending this straight to the police. Good. Say more.
Someone, get a second line, get the neighbor's phone,
Yeah.
Knock on the neighbor's
Trace
door,
it.
call them. Yeah, trace this call somehow. And Robin's face drops and like goes even more pale white than she already is. And she goes, well, no, really? Well, I'm going to pass the phone to mom and dad. Don't you want to talk to them? But then the line gets cut. And Robin, 1,000-yard stare going on, slowly puts the phone down and looks at her family because they're obviously saying like, so what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Hey, so this would be concerning either way, but we also were broken into last night and now this happened.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Hey, so Robin, the fuck? And she turns to her family with a shaky voice. Robin says, the person on the phone, she said it was Kathy. And we don't know who Kathy is.
Who the fuck is
But
Kathy?
that's what I'm thinking right now. And Spike, though, has a huge reaction. Spike literally grabs Robin and starts shouting, which this is kind of funny just because of now cultural context. Where is she?
Yeah.
Which is now just a funny line. Where
Yes.
is she to say like
Where
that?
is she? Yeah.
But
Yes.
yes. So, I mean, but like, yeah, this 10-year-old starting to scream, where is she when someone named Kathy just called?
Yeah.
Confusing. And
Also, Kathy, that sounds kind of innocent.
that
Maybe I'm
sounds like
biased. It's my stepmom's name. I'm like, Kathy, that's Kat. What? I
that's
don't
an
know.
innocent name. And why is this child
Who's
so
Kathy?
concerned
She
about
used to
where
work for you? Yeah.
yeah, what's going on? And at this, yes, Robin's mom, Mrs. O'Neill, again goes pale white. We see Mr. O'Neill, Charlie, reach into his back pocket and get the telegram out and start shaking as well as he reads
What
it.
is going on? Oh my
And
God.
he says aloud after he looks over, he like passes it to his wife and says, "This is a letter in Kathy's handwriting saying that she desperately needs our help. And she's been in
Mm.
hiding this whole time."
Wow. What?
And I know, who the fuck is Kathy?
Who is Kathy? And
And like,
also, oh
yes.
man, anyone going into hiding. I feel like this came up recently on our podcast where we were like, no one goes into hiding. It did during our Sherlock Holmes
Yeah, Sherlock.
arc. Nobody goes into hiding because like out of the kindness of their heart,
Yes.
because they're just such a good person that they had to go into hiding
This
just
is
to
for
get away.
you.
Like, yes, exactly.
Yeah. This is
Don't
not
get
this is
involved.
for you. Yeah. It's always bad. Especially if then
Yeah,
you're reaching out from hiding, saying you desperately need their
right.
help.
And you're out of breath.
And yeah, you're out of breath. This is all
Yeah.
not good and white. And you want to talk to your parents.
Yeah.
Because we learn Kathy is actually the oldest sister.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Mhm. So it's
And
Robin's.
and Spike and Robin know this. It's not like some
Yes.
secret, like, who's
Yes,
Kathy,
not a
Mom?
secret sister.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
So we're the
they
only ones
know.
asking who's Kathy. Gotcha. Okay,
Yes,
not
they know
them. Good.
yes, they know their older sister. But as I said,
Okay.
Robin was the one bringing older sister energy, though,
Yeah.
and taking control of the scene. And it's because she had to step up as an older sister.
Mhm.
Because Kathy's been gone for 5 years.
Oof.
But
College, probably? No.
they explain, because, yeah, Jeff awkwardly is like, who's Kathy?
Yeah.
And that's when we learn, yes, older sister. She's been gone for 5 years. But
Okay. Man. Oh,
5
no.
years ago, crazy.
Mhm. Yeah. What happened 5 years ago?
Kathy died in a plane crash. Kathy, when she was like 20, died in a plane crash 5 years ago. So
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that that is part of the plot of a children's show.
yes. So let's
Holy
run it back
shit.
here, starting from where we
Please
where we
do.
just said.
Run
Kathy,
it all
5
the way
years ago,
back.
the eldest O'Neill daughter, died in a plane crash. And
Yeah.
yet this morning
Just
a
called
telegram
them.
was received in her handwriting saying she's been hiding and needs help, desperately needs help, and just called them with instructions that she gave to Robin, including an address. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And
the
they know
team,
she's like in hiding. Yeah, right. Robin
the team
and like
literally
Spike and
slowly
their
like
parents.
backs out. Everyone else just like really slowly leaves.
Robin and her parents and Spike are just talking like, yeah, I don't know. That's so strange. We're gonna have to find her and all that. As the team is just like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
goodbye now. Hey, Robin,
Well,
Spike, we're gonna go back to the hotel with everyone else. They might be starving, so we should check up on the other
yeah, we
team
should go
members.
find all of them.
Enjoy your breakfast, and we'll see you guys back in San Fran, right?
Jeff just
After
slowly takes a
the
waffle.
It just backs out. Bisbee is like, taking the picture of the mimosa and just walking
Yeah,
out
also the
back to
champagne, and then
bus.
she looks at him, she's like, they'll need this, and puts it back on the table.
Yeah. Oh God.
So
Wow.
we
Okay.
learn a little bit more about what
Okay.
happened because,
Probably we'll never learn enough though.
well, we
We
certainly
learn a
won't
little
learn
bit,
enough
but yeah.
because on the bus, Mr. T is like, yeah, so I never, it wasn't my business to like tell y'all about this,
Sir.
but
Oh, now you
yeah,
want to be responsible. Okay.
but no one ever found Kathy's body in that plane crash, which he literally tells this bus of children in this children's show that like it was a small plane and it was like really mysterious of a crash and nobody ever found her body. So,
I'm, I'm holding
so,
back tears right now. This is insane.
so like,
Hey kids.
so
So I know no one ever told you this. Wait, so is he like telling everyone on the team except for Robin and
yeah,
Spike
Robin
this?
and
Like
Spike
they're
are
there
still
too?
at the house. This is back on the
Okay,
bus.
good.
He like
I was like,
turns to
how?
the team to like give some like informed care right now for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
these traumatized teammates.
Informed
Like they just
care.
saw.
They need explanations. Like, all right,
Yes.
let
Like they
me,
just
yeah,
saw
yeah.
their friend, and they were already traumatized because of a robbery
Yeah,
that they
the
ran
robbery.
into
Yeah,
the night before. Like
scary enough.
Jeff and Woody probably had to go to the hospital last night.
That's right. They're like actually hurt. Oh
Yeah,
my
and then they saw their
God.
teammates get re-traumatized, like a whole family fall apart in this moment. They deserve some explanation
Mr.
and
T's like,
answers.
I guess I should probably inform them of the trauma of it all and
Yes.
make them
Yeah,
feel more grown up by letting them in on
exactly.
the
They need,
horrificness of all of
they need
this.
some big context about that huge reaction that was just
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
So as he's
Crazy.
explaining all this, like they're starting to drive, and they're all, really being rocked by
Taking it all in.
the last 12 hours, if that,
All
eight
of it.
hours of their lives,
Yeah. Yeah.
that they are a little distracted and they don't notice right away, and then really notice as a Jeep suddenly cuts them off on the highway on the
Oof.
charter bus, and it makes them swerve. And
Classic Chicago.
this is just bad drivers.
Yeah, I know.
That's all it is, and that's it.
Usual. That's the crime of the episode.
That's the car of the episode. But Mr. T sees this because the Jeep continues to try to run them off the road. And
Mm,
Mr. T is not having this
mm,
shit. He
mm.
is like, sorry, Miss Bisbee. This is A team type of driving time. I'm getting in this fucking seat. So he gets
Get
in.
in the back.
Yeah, get in the back. So he gets in the seat and he floors it to now follow the Jeep, which gets across
Mm.
a bridge right as the bridge starts to go up for some boats to pass
Oh,
through.
no.
And Mr. T is like, all right, well, we're not going to try and jump that. And so he slams on the brakes and slams on the brakes and slams on the brakes.
One
And
more slam just for good measure.
one more
Just
slam.
see.
Just
One more. Okay,
one
four
more.
times the charm. No.
They all say four times the charm, as we all know.
Yeah. Oh
But they
no.
realize the brakes have been cut. And
Mm.
we, the viewers, saw that when they were inside talking to the family, getting the bad
Yeah.
news, we had seen two men, including one in like a mail carrier outfit who we saw deliver a telegram, cutting the brakes of the
Oh my
bus.
gosh.
Mhm.
That's gotta
That will
be
be
a
full of
federal
children.
crime. That's
Yes.
like, yeah, excuse me, Mr. Postman.
Hi,
One,
excuse
you're
me?
impersonating a postman.
And
That's,
as we
yeah.
know, don't fuck with the postal service. They will come after
No,
you.
no, yeah, they have investigators that are licensed to carry. So,
Yes.
just
So
saying.
bad
Hmm.
idea. And then you cut the brakes of a bus that will be carrying children.
Exactly.
So the team has to literally tuck and roll off of the bus, off of the bridge into the
Yeah, right.
water
It's like they are on a
below.
bridge. A bridge
Yes.
that is currently lifting up. Ew, and I
Yes.
assume it's the Chicago River, which,
Not
yeah,
Again, hospital visit.
Yeah. The
Coming
Jeff
their way.
and Jeff and Woody are going right back to the hospital.
Any of those open wounds and scratches you got, infected for sure by now. So, Mr. T obviously swears revenge on whoever cut their brakes, as you would, because now it's personal.
Yeah.
So, back at the O'Neills, obviously, the parents are sitting down, really fucking dealing with this trauma. And Spike and Robin are like giving them some space. And Spike is full blown. Kathy is alive. Like, this is her who called. This is it. Like, this, she's here. She's alive. She's fine. And Robin is like, I don't think it was her. Like, it sounded a lot like her, but like, there's no way this is her. Like, Spike, she died fully.
Oh my God.
So we've got two really painful camps happening here.
Yeah. I was like, could you imagine? Like,
No.
That's crazy. And with either outcome, whether it is actually her to just like go through like reliving the trauma of like, holy shit, she's actually alive, or if it's not her,
go through all of that for not
the person, if it's not her, whoever is calling her is like literally the devil. That's like that's the most just wicked thing you could ever do to someone.
Exactly. And like, I think of when I was like mentioning to like John Wayne Gacy earlier, I don't know if he did this, but like when people call the people that they've killed, like they'll call the families and shit.
And like torment them. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So like
so messed up.
Just for fucked up. And so we learned that, again, Kathy was a bit older than them. She was already like a working gal. Again, I think she's like 20 or something like that when she died. But yes, on the phone, it did sound a lot like her. Robin doesn't really believe it, though. But they're kind of like walking through the house as they talk about it. And they get to her room, Kathy's old room that's been untouched for the last 5 years, which is also
my heart. Oh my gosh.
Really hard. Really hard.
God, these poor parents. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. So Kathy apparently had told Robin on the phone. Remember, Robin wrote down an address and that, she needed help.
That's right.
That apparently Kathy had asked Robin to go into her old room and get some old business files that she had tucked away in there from a company called Devco Services. And then drop these papers off at an apartment, like that address that she was given.
Yeah.
This is now like Robin's mission. She's like, either way, we got to like at least try to do this and like
maybe we'll get an answer.
Help her. Yeah, get an answer. Maybe see her at this apartment. Who knows? So as Spike and Robin are digging through like her old room, which again is very sad to be going through, like you're possibly dead, possibly totally alive and fine, just lied to you for 5 years, sister's room.
Right. And it's like totally untouched too, like preserved in the state as when she went missing / died.
The dust.
Oh, just bringing back all the trauma and the memories.
Yes, all of it is bubbling up. And like, they're not finding the papers. And Spike is getting like really upset about it. Like earlier, Mr. T had told the rest of the team that like, while obviously the whole family was upset, like Spike was really little when it happened and just like could not accept it or like deal with it when he was that young, because he was probably like 5. Yeah, because he's 10 now, so he was 5.
Yeah.
So like it hit him the hardest. And so he's like ripping apart this room, like tearing things up, like ripping out like dresser drawers, like rifling through everything. And Robin is like, hey, buddy. Like trying to like put her like, she's like down on his level, like trying to talk to him like,
Spike,
like we're gonna look for the papers, but like Kathy's not here. Like Kathy,
don't get your hopes up too much.
Dead. Exactly. Like, she's really trying to like bring him down. But
big
like
sister mode.
Exactly. Spike snaps at her and continues to dig even harder. Yeah, he's just like, you don't know that. You don't know anything. Like, Kathy is alive and we will help her.
Yeah.
And like I said, he was like ripping some stuff, like drawers out. And
Hmm.
in her desk, he pulls out a desk drawer and they find a piece of paper like taped to the back of like the drawer itself. And Robin grabs the paper and realizes it's a map with a key taped to it.
Okay. Super
And
sketchy.
yeah, very
Must be a
sketchy.
clue.
Must be a clue. And Robin recognizes it immediately. Again, this just like gets more sad. The map is to the hiding spot that they used to hide. Robin and Kathy used to hide things in when they were
Oh,
or when they were kids. It was like their secret hiding spot at the zoo.
oh, not at the
The
zoo.
Lincoln Park Zoo,
Oh,
no
I
less.
was like, not the Lincoln Park
Our
Zoo,
zoo. We love that
which you
zoo.
know that they hid it there because it's free to get into, so they never
Exactly.
had to pay for admission. They could just
And so they
run
could
in
always
and
just
out
go
and
in.
go. Yeah.
I
Ah.
know.
So
Even
sad.
like more
Also, anyone listening to
devastating.
this is like, God, these two really know
I know
Chicago.
they
We are
love
both very big
Chicago.
Chicago fans.
And
Yes.
you're right. We do. We are.
Yes. Fucking love
So,
Chicago.
yeah, Robin is like, okay, Spike, stay here with mom and dad, obviously.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna go. I know where this hiding spot is. I'm gonna go look at it. Like, tell mom and dad that, like, I'm in my room or something like that. Like, I am gonna go to the hiding spot, which, like,
Hmm.
as a total side note, if I
Yeah.
were the parents, I would not let these two children leave my sight at this moment in time.
No,
Like,
I
they
assume that
walk
the parents were
upstairs,
going with her.
I walk upstairs. Like,
Yes. Yeah, true. Even in the house. Yeah, like
yes,
you're not
that was
getting out of
broken
my
into.
eyesight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. So
our home was
true.
broken into. This is all happening. Like these children, glued to me
One
right
of the
now.
parents has to be with them at all times,
Yes,
if not
every
both.
moment.
Like you travel as a family unit from there on out.
Yes, exactly. And like, I guess I'm like, the central plot to all of Mr. T episodes is that this was the 80s. Like,
That's
they
right.
were not parenting right then.
No, no, no. Parenting didn't exist until the
No,
90s, late
those
90s,
kids running wild.
early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So as Robin heads out again, not needing the map because she knows their hiding spot,
Hmm.
Spike grabs the map and the key that was taped to it and says, I'll show both my sisters what their little brother can do.
Oh,
So Spike walks on
man.
out of that house, map in hand,
No,
by
no.
himself, and not noticing the two men with binoculars across the street who start walking
Binoculars.
behind him as soon as they see him walk out the house with a map and a key.
No, no, no,
So,
no, no.
so, so,
Binoculars
so.
are never a good sight unless it's a bird watcher.
Unless it's for a bird.
Yeah, or baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh
But for a
God.
kid, never good.
For a kid, never. Following, being held by men, following a kid on the sidewalk? No. You don't
Never
need
good.
binoculars on a sidewalk. Almost
No, no,
never.
no. No, 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 no.
Never.
So, yes, they follow him to the Lincoln Park Zoo. Robin hadn't gotten there yet. And we do see Spike follow the map, and he digs up a spot right where the map indicated and pulls out a lockbox. As soon as he does, you know those grown-ass men pounce on him.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good
No.
at all.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh my
luckily
gosh.
though, it is a zoo. So the Spike, like the jumping on a child, Spike obviously screams. All the animals
Yeah.
start making crazy noises that distract the men. And as we know, Spike, he's fast and sneaky.
Hmm.
So he is able, with box in hand, able to sprint away and escape from these men.
Okay.
And by the time that Robin gets there, she finds the spot is all dug up and she does not see Spike there anymore.
Oof.
So we know he got
That would be
away.
scary. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
He does not necessarily know. Well, she
that would
also
be
doesn't know he was
terrifying.
being chased, I guess.
Yeah, true.
But what she does realize is because she goes back to the house and then immediately goes to the rest of the team at the hotel because she notices that the address she wrote down from the phone call is gone, which means Spike also probably took that
Oh,
address
Yeah.
and is now probably on his way to this potential drop point,
Hmm.
which means this 10-year-old child is on his way to an unknown apartment in the 80s in Chicago
Yeah.
for
Where for we don't quite know what yet, but
we don't know
also
for what.
like where clearly unsavory individuals are expected to be found because it's a drop
Yes.
point.
It's a
Like
drop point. It's a drop point with, even if your sister's there, what the fuck has she been doing for the last
someone
five
else is there
years?
with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
Like,
right.
what has she been
Like
up to
it's
that she's
not
been
just
had
her.
had to hide for the last 5 years?
Right.
And why
Right.
does she need these business files all of a sudden?
Yeah. Like I want to like the sister because she's their sister, but like clearly
Yes.
something is wrong with her, whether she's good or
Yes.
bad. Like proceed with
A 10-year
caution.
old should not be going by himself to this
No,
scenario, no matter what
no,
is happening.
no.
So, yeah. Um, naturally, it's just the kids on the team who Robin went to, because again, like it was at the hotel, so like Mr. T
Mhm.
and Bisbee probably getting drunk in the bar as coaches do, but presumably not
Good for
there.
them. Yeah.
Good for them, as coaches do.
Mhm.
And yes, the team, it's like, yeah, Woody, Robin, Kim, Jeff all hit the road to go to that address. But during curfew checks, Mr. T finds a note that they left for him, being like, sorry, we're not in our room. But yeah, here's the address to the apartment that we definitely just went to. Thank you.
Mhm.
So Mr. T knows that they're gone and he knows where they went. So he also now hits the road to obviously be like, oh, fuck no. Like, in no world am I letting this happen. Like, absolutely not.
I mean, like this has honestly already gotten way too far. Like,
This is so out of hand. I knew you kids were going to sneak out. I should have trusted my gut and also not let you out of my sight tonight.
yeah. Oh
Stood
gosh.
watch at the door. So we start with the first one to arrive, which is Spike, small child. And he gets to the
Hmm.
apartment complex, and it has like like the keypad to like call the apartment
Okay. Yeah.
numbers. So he hits the one that was given, and like a screen pops up. And I did notice on a separate watch that it has like a screen because it's like a video monitor that like people will
Yeah.
call into, the keypad, the name of
Which
the
is nice.
apartment, like
Yeah.
on like a plaque, and then underneath, interestingly, it says that the apartment building is owned by Devco, which is
Oh,
interesting.
that is
So
interesting. Hmm.
anyways, so he punches in the number,
Okay.
and the like video monitor starts to crackle, and then the other end answers, and we
Oh.
see a woman in
Oh.
her probably mid 20s right now
20s?
with
Yeah.
red hair and freckles and that pale skin, just like Robin and Spike
Mm.
have, and the
Hmm.
whole O'Neill family.
All the traits of an Irish person
All the
immigrated
traits.
to Chicago.
Exactly. I was like, of
The
course this wasn't
O'Neills.
Chicago.
Yes.
This episode would have been Chicago or Boston, one of the two for
Exactly.
sure.
It had to be legally. Yeah.
Yes.
Given their obvious background of someone with the last name
Yes.
O'Neill. Anyways.
Yes. And they both gasp at seeing each other because Kathy is like,
Yeah. Wait,
Spike?
you were not supposed to be the one.
You?
Yeah. Also, oh,
Uh-oh.
you've gotten so big.
Yeah.
It's been
Also,
so long.
is your older sister, is Robin with you?
Or mom
Someone?
or dad or anyone. Although I guess she wanted it to be Robin. Yeah.
Yes,
That's why
exactly.
she was, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Spike obviously gasps like, holy fuck, this is
I
my
was
not
right.
dead sister who I haven't seen in
Yeah.
5 years. Holy
Yeah.
shit. But despite her
Oof.
shock to see him, again, she's like, Spike? And then quickly tells him, like, I'm unlocking the door, like, get inside right now. Like,
Oh,
hurry
God.
up.
Yeah.
And then she turns the video off and, like, unlocks the door. And so Spike, yeah, again, holding the lockbox, runs inside and, like, runs to the elevator to go up to the apartment.
Yeah.
And as he's waiting for it, he pauses for a second, like, again, in shock. But what brings him
Yeah.
back down to reality for a moment is that he pauses and he's like, wait a second. I only started going by Spike couple years ago.
Oh
How
no.
does she know my name was like
That
my
I go
nickname
by
was
Spike.
Spike
Nobody called me Spike before she went missing.
before she went missing. Exactly.
Oh my God. Could you
I
imagine
know
like
the
the
chill.
full body chills, like if you're like walking up the steps and you realize that and you're like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
And
Oh
he
my God,
realizes it
Spike, what are you in? What have you gotten
as
yourself into?
the elevator's doors open and gloved hands reach out and yank Spike into that elevator
Oh
and the
no.
doors slam shut.
Oh my God.
So
Ugh. And I'm assuming Kathy is not the one wearing those gloves.
we get up to the room that Spike
Oh
is
my
taken
God.
in, and
What is
yes,
happening? What
it
is
is the
happening?
two men we've seen from who's dressed as a mail carrier cutting the brakes, the
Yeah.
men with the binoculars who followed Spike.
Mhm.
What we can assume now at this point is probably the two men who broke into the house
Robbing.
at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Ugh.
And
Okay.
it is a completely empty apartment building that we see at least.
Like an
Just
apartment, empty unit or like the
empty unit.
whole. Oh,
We
okay.
don't
Okay.
see the rest
Still
of the
though,
we don't see the
still
rest of it, but
super fucked up. This is the
fully
beginning of like the end for a lot of people.
for
It's
Spike.
like,
Yeah, for
yeah, for
other people
Spike.
before Spike
Like
and
in
after
movies
Spike.
and shit, like this is the
Yes.
last thing you see before you're
Yes.
gone forever.
I'm surprised they're not in like the like hazmat
Like
cleanup
full suit,
suits.
yeah, with like
Yeah,
a
that you can
white
just
tarp on the
yes,
wall and the
exactly, that
ground
you can just
behind
jump when you're
them.
done.
Like exactly. Create no
Yeah.
mess. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Spike, what are you doing? Okay,
So,
okay.
as we know, Spike had also taken the key that went with the map, and the
Yeah.
men now use it to open the box. And there's a
What's in the
huge what's in
box?
the box? Speaking of horror
What?
movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And they
Robin's
open
head. Just kidding. Actually, no, it would be Kathy's head.
Kathy's
Sorry.
head.
That's bad. Oh
Can you
God.
imagine if that was the fucking episode?
Shit.
It's not funny, but it's so funny.
It's so terrible. It's so
Fucking
terrible, but like
crazy.
with the context and all, obviously. Although Seven came out after this,
But
but still,
still, like,
like, oh fuck.
The Godfather was
Because then
before
that
this. Horse
it
in
was
the bed,
buried
like, it's
at
a
the
threat.
zoo too. Like,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, The Godfather was out. I think,
Yeah.
yeah. There, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this is why
So
Grace and I don't make cartoons, because that's what we would have done.
it was fear so hard
Yeah.
so quickly right here.
So, yeah.
So we see not luckily ahead this
Thanks.
time,
Okay.
in this box at least.
Hmm.
And it's, yes, a huge stack of papers. And the top one is kind of like a title page, and it's labeled the Devco case. And the men are thrilled, saying, like, they start flipping through it and they say, it's all here. Everything she would have used to take us down is here.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm not going to speculate until you get there. Go
So
on.
then they look over at Spike, who obviously has been like making noise and screaming this whole time.
Yeah.
And they say, we need to dump this kid. So,
Is he like tied up or anything? Or
oh,
is
fully
someone just
tied up.
holding him?
No,
Oh, jeez.
rope
Okay.
around the mouth,
Gagged, all that.
gagged,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So they say, yeah, they need
Awesome.
to tie him up and let's take him
Get rid of him.
to the junkyard. To the
Surely they mean, just keep him alive and take him to the junkyard, right? That's you
surely
usually take living things
to the junkyard.
to a
Just let him
junkyard.
loose.
Mm-hmm.
Let him
Mm-hmm.
loose in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Mm-hmm.
There's not
Yeah.
like
Right.
other
Right.
nefarious things that could happen
Oh.
from some shady people connected to a business in Chicago in the 80s. Like the mafia would never.
No, would never. In fact, it's
Never.
commonly known that living people are found at the junkyard, not
Constantly.
dead bodies.
Almost
Yeah.
exclusively.
It's like a super, and it's mobs and the mafia never get involved in sanitation because it would be way
No.
too easy to like track back to them. So like they would never
Yes.
think about dumping a dead body in a
No,
junkyard with their
never.
sanitation credentials if they had
No.
them.
If the only sanitation that the mafia is involved in is how clean their books are, you know,
Exactly.
and their operations.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it.
Infamously
That's
known
it.
for their notoriously clean books.
Notoriously. Sanitation? Right
Uh-huh.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask our accountant. So
Ask our accountant. Clean
clean.
entirely. Clean like a laundromat, if you will.
I'd eat off of those books.
Yeah.
They're so clean. Not cooked. Not cooked books. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm eating off of
They're
them.
not
They're not
cooked.
cooked. They're clean.
There are way too many double entendres for like criminal work. Anyways.
So yes, now we get the second wave to arrive, which is the team of teens, our winners, and they hear Spike screaming,
For starters.
and they, yeah, we know it's still a cartoon. They climb up to that floor via balconies.
Yeah.
They like do a bunch of gymnastic shit to get up there.
Of course.
Yes, and so they're able to get up to that balcony, which unfortunately they, as we now know from your last episode, make a lot of noise.
Stomping their way up.
Not subtle. People are probably calling the police as they just hear like thud on their balcony and then scramble, 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 thud, scramble, 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 thud, like all the way up.
A bunch of shuffling, the pitter pattering.
Yeah. Jeff, you stepped on my finger. God.
Sorry, get out of the way.
Then move it. Move faster then. So, yes, they climb up. They're loud as hell. As soon as they get to the balcony, the men obviously see them. And, like, this is a crazy fight because, first of all, the rest of the men, or like the men say that the rest of these kids also need to be brought to the scrap heap. Like, they're like, they know too much. They've seen us. We got to bring them to the scrap heap. As they start fighting, they're like, well, let's start doing it. And one of them, poor Kim, grabs Kim by the waist, hand over mouth, starts trying to drag her inside the apartment.
Oh, no.
To take her with them. Luckily, I think she bites that hand or something like that because he drops his hand. She's able to do gymnastics move to evade him, that kind of stuff. She lands on like the railing of like this balcony.
Oof. Oof.
Chicago in the 80s, though, those landlords don't give a shit about code. Not that they
No.
do now. That railing immediately snaps under her weight.
God.
And starts swinging out with, yes, Kim at the end of it. Like, obviously, she's like trying to balance and slips and has to just grab it. And at this point, the men are like, okay, well, this is our chance, I guess, to get away. Like, these kids, like, fuck it. Like, they're too much to try and also take, but they still take Spike and all of the papers and run. And it's at this moment that our third wave rolls up, which is Mr. T, who sees Kim, his
like dangling from the
child, dangling on the 12th story of an apartment building.
Okay.
And so Mr. T, he doesn't have time to climb up that shit. He also doesn't have time to, ring a door? He rips the, like, computer monitor out of the wall and throws it through the front doors of this apartment complex.
Do it? Yeah. Okay.
And gets the fuck up there. He's able to run and help save Kim and get inside. The criminals are gone with Spike at this point. And at this point, Mr. T, sits Robin down and he said, like, they explain like what they've like kind of overheard because the criminals, we're still talking and we got to get these papers out of here, da-da-da. And Mr. T is like, so Robin, what exactly did Kathy do? Like when she was alive? Like what was her job?
I think, listen, you've told us a lot about the trauma of it all and your sister. I think you have not told us nearly enough about your sister. And I think you need to fucking explain what your sister was involved in right fucking now, Robin. Where the fuck did they just take your brother?
In this empty ass apartment that they were definitely going to murder you all in.
Exactly. Like murder scene potentially. Yeah.
Yes. What the fuck? Robin, what the fuck? And
Explain
Robin,
right now.
yes. And basically, we learn that Kathy was like an investment advisor. So like
Oh no.
stocks, bonds,
Okay.
the books,
Mhm.
perhaps.
The books.
The
Perhaps she
books.
was good at cleaning them, if you will.
Well, or maybe
Hmm.
at recognizing when they've been a little too clean
Yeah,
because
too clean, a little
Mr.
cooked.
T starts nodding and we hear him say, she must have been involved in and found the evidence, like the files must have been the evidence for the Devco stock swindle.
Oh
It's
no.
apparently a known incident that they
Yeah,
never went
yeah.
down for because the evidence was never found because the person who found the evidence
Mhm.
died in a mysterious plane crash where the body was
It's
never
never
found.
found.
So the show doesn't say that she was killed by the mob involved with this company, but
The mob involved with this company, you mean the
the company,
company?
the capital C company, yeah,
Oh, oh my God. Yeah,
yeah.
that is what my
So
wild speculation was.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's a little
mysterious
too
small plane
metal
crash.
for me
I know for this children's
for this
show.
show. That's crazy. And also I see all of the like real world events that
Led
probably
to this
inspired this story and crazy
like
that they went there.
endless
Knowing that
real
Mr. T was friends with Nancy Reagan and they still went there.
life. Again, he
Actually, that
only
might have
showed
been
her the
after,
first two
but
episodes.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Alexis, I want you to put a huge pin in that for a future episode of mine, okay?
Okay. Oh,
His
gotcha.
relationship with
Yeah,
him.
with the
That there's
Reagans,
even if he didn't have a relationship with
politicians
them,
in
there
general.
was one single picture of them, and I just want you to remember
I know, yeah.
later, okay? Long pin, multi-week pin in that,
Noted.
okay?
Long pen. This is for the overarching arc of Mr. T. We're bringing it
Yes,
all together
it's
as we
crazy.
usually do around episode 3. We start to tie a lot of thread together.
Yes, and Alexis, the thread
Hmm.
in this own episode gets even worse because as they're Robin's telling them all of this, and Mr. T is
Yeah,
explaining why being involved in like basically like, oh shit, this is what her job was,
that's
and
bad.
coming to the realization that we just had. Jeff
Hmm.
spots out on the balcony a wallet that must have fallen out of one of the men's pockets while they were fighting.
Hmm.
And inside, they see that this man, yes, is an employee of Devco.
Okay.
And we see a bunch, basically like a list of businesses that like they're involved in, which, Alexis,
Gosh, it's a who's who of the. Let me hear it. Okay, let me
who's
hear it.
fucking who? Okay, we
Yeah.
start off with, okay, computers. All right, it's the 80s technology. All right,
Hmm.
fine.
Hmm. Hmm.
Real estate,
Hmm.
construction,
Hmm.
scrap metal, junkyards.
It literally, it's a who's who of mob aligned industries.
It's
Like
just, it just,
even
they could not have been
even
more
the computer
stereotypical if they
one.
tried.
Right.
This mob is bad
Like
at their job.
they took a bunch of news articles from the early 80s, late 70s, and they're like, how do
Yes.
we turn this into a cartoon episode?
Done,
Like,
done, done, and done.
yeah.
I'm like, how did they not? When the mob saw this episode in 1983, how
How
did
did
they not
yeah.
get shut? How this show not get shut down
Because it's
when the
Mr.
mafia saw
T,
this?
Grace. They're like, oh fuck, that guy was a bodyguard from Muhammad
And I
Ali.
think he's
We
from
can't do
Chicago
anything
too.
about this. Yeah.
I think Mr. T
Oh.
might be from Chicago,
I feel
maybe.
like you did say that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
I
even
think
more so, they
so.
were like,
Like this is his home
he's a
turf.
hometown
And
boy.
they're like, fuck, he's got the Reagans on his side. We're gonna get caught,
I
man. We
know.
can't, we
Like
just
they're
have
letting
to
us get
let
away
this
with so much
slide.
shit. We can't piss them off.
We can't ruin this
What? Did I say that?
relationship. Yeah,
Crazy.
what? No, just drink your water. What are you talking about?
Mm-mm-mm.
No, they were like, all right, well, I guess this is out there now. I guess we'll just pretend. Oh, it's just a cartoon. They
It's just a
don't
cartoon. It's for kids.
actually base that on
Kids aren't
reality.
going to do shit about this. It's fine.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Pop those
Yeah.
knuckles. So, yes, at this point,
Gosh.
they're like, Well, they did. The teens tell Mr. T. Well, they did mention junkyards and scrap heaps like multiple times, like the men. So they're
Yeah.
like, looks like we gotta get to one of the junkyards because that's probably where they took Spike. Okay, so they hit the road.
Yep, great. How many
And
junkyards could there be in Chicago? Ah.
yeah, let's hit them all.
Yeah.
So we cut to Spike at said junkyard in,
Hmm.
as you can assume, tied up in a car about to go through the compressor thing. And this isn't verbatim, but it's really close to verbatim. I should have written it exactly down. But one
Yeah.
of the men who's like controlling it yells to Spike saying, "Sorry, you just went through one crushing experience learning your sister or your sister didn't survive. You're about to
Yeah.
be crushed again." As they literally are about
Get ready to crush him.
literally
Oh my
crush him in
God.
their burial ground here.
Jeez.
Just as he
What these
says this,
corporations will do to save.
but
It was honestly, they probably spent more money trying to avoid this litigation than they would have had to pay in like any sort of
exactly.
damages. It's always tale as old as time.
It's
Just saying.
because that's how the mob, like the Dons get taken down, is always a financial
Yeah,
crime. If you can get them
right.
on one thing, the whole house of cards falls after that.
Exactly. That's true. That is true.
So, but tell
Good
that
point.
postal service that this guy was impersonating a postal worker. They're
Hmm.
going down
Boom. Cards falling
yesterday.
everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
those cars are getting hit
Like,
with
damn,
a
imagine
flamethrower.
Imagine doing all of this horrible shit as part of the mob for like decades, and then
To
you
get
get
taken
caught for like
down.
impersonating a postal worker. Like,
Never fuck with the post
you
office.
idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, dumbass. So yes, as we've learned also though in these episodes that there's no amount of training you can do as a criminal to
Mm-mm.
be prepared for the fact that the next second, as soon as he says that line to Spike, this man goes flying as he gets kicked in the head by two flying teenagers who like
Oh my God.
horizontally like Bruce Lee style
I
just
literally
like
can see them like horizontally coasting across the screen, just
yes.
fucking knocking
This
that
man
dude's brains out of his head, basically. Oh my
exactly, I was like
God.
brain
Yikes.
everywhere in
Rattled.
this.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
never going to be the same. He will never be the same.
absolutely not. So yes, he never saw it coming. How could you?
Yeah.
You can't. The rest of the team goes after the other guy as Mr. T crawls into the car right before it gets crushed and gets Spike out, of course, right
Hmm.
before, like seconds before it gets crushed and then falls like
Ugh.
fully to the pile of other junk
Yeah.
cars and bodies.
Yeah.
So Woody and Kim corner the man who has like the lockbox. He was the one like just the other of the two men. And he like throws it towards the compactor to make sure that none of this evidence ever gets out. But
Hmm.
Jeff goes long and he's able to catch it right before it falls in. And so they are able to obviously capture all of the men and obviously turn them in
Yes. Like stat, please.
immediately.
Hmm.
And we get a little
Also,
more good.
I'm sorry. Also, fuck those cops for not listening when they called yesterday.
Thank
Like,
you.
seriously, what the hell? They're about to feel so stupid when they come and like arrest
Well,
these guys. Yeah.
especially, I'm like, okay, yeah, obviously we didn't have the computer systems just look things up, but this family certainly is on record for having a daughter who died in a
Yeah.
very mysterious plane crash that did not ever have a body found. Like,
Exactly.
that must have been
Kind
investigated
of.
at one point
Exactly. And has to be on
somewhere.
record. And
Yeah.
like if they're living in a house like that, if the daughter was like a financial advisor, I'm guessing the O'Neills are probably a pretty wealthy, well off, like known
Yes.
family too. Not to say that
Yes.
that should make the cops care more,
But
but like
that's
flags
how the
should
system
definitely
works.
be
Yeah.
exactly. And also if they're so well off, it's likely that they are actually being burglarized too. Like, so you might
Yes.
want to go and like respond to that
Yes. Well, and
and
the
like
fact that
do
nothing was
something.
taken seems sus.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I imagine that when like they got this other call from Kathy, like wouldn't they
Yeah.
have again called the cops to be like, "Hey, so
Yeah.
Dead or not, we
What?
don't know if they did, but like the parents
Hmm.
probably did.
Yeah.
So we
Anyways.
learn more at this point, like with the Kathy of it all, where basically like
Yeah, I'm
these
interested.
Devco guys essentially did like a deep fake of Kathy to like have like a voice modulator. They had some of her like papers, so they copied her handwriting. And
Oh
they
my God.
the thing we learned that they did steal from the house was a picture of Kathy that no one noticed was gone. And that's what they used to like do the video screen of her.
So her mouth like wasn't moving in that, or was it so zoomed in that it was like only her eyes
No, it was
and
they like
like,
animated it. Like they were like
oh,
again, full deep fake situation. But also it was to a
oh,
10-year
okay.
old who was stunned to see his sister on a screen. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God. And also the implication of that, because I was really hoping that it would be like, oh, Kathy is alive and we found her.
no,
Oh,
no. Like literally Alexis, the next scene is Spike just out on a balcony, like just staring off into
oh my
like the
God.
sunset, and Robin has to go out there and like just gets down on her like knees and just like embraces him in a hug.
Oh, I'm like
Of
about to
like,
cry. This is
yeah,
the
our
worst
sister's
thing
fucking
they've ever
dead.
put into a cartoon. I'm saying
Isn't
it
this
right now.
crazy?
This is terrible in the most entertaining way. This is
Yes.
terrible.
Yes. Isn't it? I was like,
Holy
what
shit.
am I
I was
watching?
fully expecting Kathy to still be alive and to like for
No,
them to find her. They're like, oh no, Kathy is dead. Like no, or like she is missing. We
no.
don't like,
And now Spike,
oh
a
my
10-year-old,
God.
has to now fully mourn and like
Live with
realize
that.
and like come to
Yeah.
grips with like death in this
Hmm.
episode.
Yeah.
As a side note, just before I get to Mr. T's like lesson, which is also
Ah,
like fucking
oof.
smacks you. One like last
Yeah.
funny thing, which is Robin still has to go compete the next day.
Yeah.
She wants to stay in that winner's
See,
circle.
this is why that's true. I was like, this is why the B team is here too, though. They're at the hotel staying fresh so they can hop
No,
it. Robin's
Robin
not gonna let
says,
that
I
happen.
don't
It's
fucking
like,
think so.
please, I'm in the winner's circle. Yeah, she's like, oh, she's like, I got over the trauma of my sister going missing 5 years
Yeah.
ago. I'm fine. Spike's the one who needs a
That's
day
what
off.
actually made me a winner was this trauma. Okay?
Yeah,
It's fucking what made me a winner here.
literally.
So,
Oh,
yes, our real
oh
life Mr.
man.
T like lesson, like,
Yeah. To the extent that there can be one.
dude, I was like, holy like the
Oh my
fact that
God.
like so many other cartoons are like, and here's your cheesy lesson at the end.
Yeah,
Da,
like
da,
even like
da.
mine last week, like even if you think lying is good, don't do it because
It's
it can have a
not.
ripple effect. And yeah, you never know. So be good.
This
Oh God,
lesson
what is
is
this
that
week's lesson?
there's always sad parts in life that are going to be hard to accept, but wishing things were different won't make it so. There's things you can change and things you can't, and sometimes you just have to accept that fact. Like
Holy
Spike trying to be in denial that his sister wasn't fucking dead.
shit.
And that's the end of this cartoon episode for children.
Listen,
Look,
low key, low key cooked with that lesson though.
dude,
But like the means
did
to
not
get
justify
to
the
that
ends in
are
this episode.
crazy.
I told you this was a dark episode. Like, certainly there were other ways to show that you can't change everything in life.
Yeah. Someone could get injured while practicing and they
Yes.
could pretend that they're not actually injured and try to
And it
fight
gets
through it,
worse.
but then and it gets worse and then they get a really bad score when they compete and it brings the
Or like
whole
it
team down.
causes when they're
Boom.
solving whatever crime on the side, like it causes something to go
Yeah,
wrong because they were lying to everyone that they were fine, or like
exactly,
denial kind of
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Not hey, your sister was in a plane crash
Was
5 years
murdered
ago, was
by the mafia
murdered by the mafia slash a super evil supervillain
company.
company
Yeah.
that then downed her fucking plane, by the
Yes.
way. all sorts of federal and maybe international crimes
And
going terror,
probably
like that is like the T word. That's a T-ism
that's a teaser.
potentially, because it
And
kind of is for like a political end, because it's like a court
yes,
case and it's like
yes, it had to do with the stock market. Well, and
yeah,
also most likely then spent the next 5 years trying to find the evidence. Like they probably thought she was
yeah,
just like one player in all of this, and then
exactly.
realized 5 years later that she probably was the one because she probably brought that evidence to her higher
Just
ups.
someone else. Yeah,
Where
she
are
wasn't the
they?
lawyer. Exactly. Like they
Yeah.
had to get through other people to find her. And there were
Hmm.
obviously other people involved in the case that they also had to remove from the fucking playing board so
Yes.
that they could get all of
And
this
they probably
behind
thought
them.
like surely that lawyer, the highest lawyer, had all the evidence to like they that's why it took them 5 years to be like, oh, we need to break into
Hmm.
the O'Neill's house and try and find it. We've looked everywhere else.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
they spent
Oh,
5 years trying to break like shut this story down.
oh my God. That
Yeah, definitely like
that's
the news, like the
wild.
next morning or like the next that evening, like the 7 o'clock news is like Devco evidence finally discovered. Like
Revealed. Yeah, like
videos
unsurfaced or
of the
something.
CEO, like the
Or
paparazzi
surfaced.
going crazy as he walks out with like
Right.
a
Out of
like
his office, like a bunch of
yes,
attorneys around him into his big black SUV or whatever, or like
exactly.
getting arrested or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Like reporters outside of his mansion or his like high rise
yes.
condo, whatever. Just, oh my God. Assuming it's a
Yeah.
him,
The
obviously.
fallout of this episode,
Uh,
huge.
Wild. And
Whether
and
it was
again, yeah,
company
because
or mafia, huge.
and since it was like you said, a stock scandal or whatever, like
Yeah.
you have like a feed in New York, like we have our Wall Street reporters on the
Yes.
scene now talking about how Wall Street is reacting to the crisis. You see like the ticker, the stock ticker, like going
Just
down and
falling,
everything.
falling, falling.
Yeah. It's just, and then Mr. T and the teens are like, all right, so where's our next meet? Where are
Right,
we
like
going
Robin's like
now?
getting gold, and they're like, we knew she was a winner.
Yeah. Honestly,
And
that's
like
part of the news
outside of
story.
I was saying outside of the meet, like the paparazzi is there,
It's
like
all
trying to
there
get a
waiting.
comment from like the kids who broke
Exactly.
this huge fucking case.
Exactly.
Also, the
Yeah.
case is being reopened into Kathy at this point, like the plane
Hmm.
crash.
Robin and Spike have to come in and give like witness
Yes,
testimonies
he
up on
falls
the stand
statements.
and at trial and everything. Because
Yes.
obviously now there's additional crimes that are tacking on of like assault,
Yes.
kidnapping, etc. Holy
So
crap. Amazing.
it was
Amazing episode.
fucking
Amazing
crazy.
job.
Yeah, and
This, and
again,
yeah, officially this begins like the cliff. We are now going
yes,
down the
we're
cliff
free
of the
falling.
subject matter of the show. Yeah,
It
because
gets
it gets
only
crazier.
crazier from
Yeah.
here.
Oh my God. Great job.
So
I'm so excited to watch this.
thank you. Yeah, it was like scene by scene. I was like, because also this
Just
episode is called
my jaw cannot drop lower.
yes,
It keeps
this
getting
episode
lower.
was called The Secret of the Spectral Sister. And so I was like, it's gonna be a
A
phantom
ghost.
ghost
Yeah.
type of thing. Ooh, Scooby-Doo energy. No.
Yeah. Ooh, no, no,
Scooby-Doo
no.
would
That
never have a
was
dead sister.
or a plane crash with a missing
Or a plane
body.
crash with
That was
death.
like a
Yeah.
conspiracy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, Alexis, between now and next week, or first, what
Hmm.
fool did you pity in this episode?
I had to write it down. I was like fishing for my notepad and my pen at the very beginning of the episode when you said it. I was like, I cannot fucking forget this.
Yes.
I
Mm-mm.
pity the fool who tries to park their freaking massive charter bus on the streets of Chicago.
You're so right.
I pity
Yeah.
that fool. It's not an easy job. So good
Yeah.
luck with that, aka Mr. T. This is the
Yeah.
one instance where Mr. T is the fool that we pity. No other
Yes.
time.
No
What
other
what fool
time.
did you pity the most in this episode?
But I
There's a
mean,
lot.
there's a lot of pitying happening, but not from fools. I just felt bad for a lot of people in this
Oh, there's a lot.
episode.
I have a lot of pity. It's
You know
pretty
what?
cool.
I pity the uh company lackey who dressed up as the mailman because like we said, like
Mm,
when they interview the
hmm.
parents, he's gonna say who delivered it, and they're probably gonna
Yeah.
find the like mail or like postal worker uniform in this guy's
Yeah.
stuff. And he
Poor
was
guy.
just maybe gonna get taken down for like finding the evidence. Like he was gonna get caught up in
Right.
all of it and like get some time, like scapegoaty, but now
Hmm. That's an extra charge. That's a
this
federal
man.
charge, buddy.
And
Hmm.
again, if this overlapped with any mafia action, they're gonna be taking this all the way. all the way down with this federal crime that this guy just got this uniform thinking, I'll just deliver a telegram. No problem. Easy peasy. It'll be nothing. That fool. He's really...
I pity him.
He's not going to survive in jail. Someone's going to send him after him for sure.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he would be the first one to like turn state's witness, though. He'd be like,
he's saving his ass.
This poor guy, he's probably just some executive assistant or something, or some dude in IT that they needed. Like, just go put this costume on. He's like, I'll sing like a fucking canary. I will tell you everything if you drop this mail fraud or whatever charge from me.
If you get the postal service off my ass, I'm telling you, names, addresses,
everything.
Dates. I got
I'll give you pictures, all that you need.
Yeah, he's like, fingerprints, what you name it, I got you.
I got you. But until then, I also pity him. Good call. Good call.
Yes, exactly. And now, between now and next week, Alexis, who should our listeners and viewers tell about this show?
You should tell the Lincoln Park Zoo. I'm sure they've got a good Instagram page or something. Tag them. Let them know. Yes. I don't know. Does the show legit like call out Lincoln Park Zoo or in that, or are we just bragging about our Chicago knowledge that we know it's called that?
I believe I just decided it was. No, because I think it might be. Is that the only zoo in Chicago though too?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So I think that's why I was like, it's the Lincoln Park Zoo. It's the only zoo.
Yeah. Now, when they named it that, I don't know, but we're just going to pretend that it's always been called that, or at least that in the early 80s it was. So, yeah. And it's a zoo in Chicago. So it must be the Lincoln Park Zoo. Exactly. So tell the folks at the Lincoln Park Zoo that they've been shouted out in cartoons 20, 30 something years ago. Yeah. 40 years ago. Whoa. 43 years ago, I just did that math. Oh my God, I don't like it. Who should they tell next?
I think you should tell, if you're in Chicago, tell a tourist visiting the Bean.
Nice.
As they take as you take their picture for them, just go onto the Spotify and just hit follow really quick, or on YouTube. Subscribe.
Yeah, all that.
Follow, subscribe. Just so they
do
pop
it
that up
for
on their feed.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm getting so many good pictures of you. And then you hand it back to them. There's only one or two, which also, that would be actually one of the scariest things to ever happen. Could you imagine if someone had your phone for like 30 seconds? Exactly. And there's just one picture.
Yes.
Like, oh, I don't like it. Okay. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Saturday Morning Mysteries.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share, rate, review, leave us a like, and drop a comment. We post episodes every Saturday and bonus tune tangents whenever we feel like it. So please subscribe so you don't miss the shenanigans.
And if you want to follow us on YouTube, click the bell under the YouTube subscribe button to receive notifications when new videos are posted.
And if you want to subscribe to the podcast, we have no idea what you're listening to us on, so just hit the big subscribe button on whatever app you're using. We believe in you.
Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at SatmornMist, all the abreves, and let us know if you have any episode or show requests by emailing SaturdayMorningMysteries@gmail.com.
Thanks to Jenna Kendall for the logo design and to Ava Sakiki for the music used during this week's episode.
See y'all groovy kids next week on Saturday Morning Mysteries.